guys, welcome to another Urban Viking Ale review. Now then, just been down my local supermarket. Well, it's like the cheaper supermarket, because I'm sort of having a look at all the cheap range stuff as well as the stuff that costs a couple of pence, you know. And yeah, so I went down there, got myself a few of the Badger beers, which are these ones here. I think you can get like a Thirsty Ferret, an England's Gold, Badger Ale, and of course a Poacher's Choice, which I'm really looking forward to. You know, 4 lovely bottles of ale, $5.99. You can't go wrong, really. But it's not any of them I'm reviewing today. The one I'm going to be reviewing today is also another purchase from now. I think it was about £1.20, and I've never heard of it. And it's a Badger beer, and it's Pickled Partridge. So I like the look of that, so I thought I'd give it a go. Right then. Yeah, Badger beer, I mean they've been around for quite a while, and they're pretty safe bets. If you go for a Badger, you're never really going to get anything that's going to make you go, bleh, you know. At the worst, it's going to be pretty plain. But what's that? Sorry, I'm always forever cleaning. Yeah, so I'm not expecting great flavours, but I'm expecting a nice decent beer. Right then, okay, Pickled Partridge Ale with roasted malt character and a noticeably hoppy, slightly spicy linger. Named after the traditional farmer's wife recipe of partridge braised in ale. A hearty reward for a hard day's work in the fields. Brewed for a fuller flavour, as in BROOD. The rich roasted malt character, balanced with both fruity and citrus hops, goes terrifically with strong cheese and yeah, okay, right. Right then, so ingredients. I'm doing what Terry says now. I'm going to make sure there's no additives and crap in there. You never know. Contains malted barley, wheat, and sulfites. That's it, 4.5%. Crack it. Lovely. Oh, it's got its own little cap. Usually they have the bog standard Badger cap, but the old Pickled Partridge has got his own. Right, or her own. Who knows? Right, let's get it on the go. Yeah, it's a really miserable day today. It's just been grey, overcast, clouds, rain. Typical English weather. I don't think we had any real summer this year, so anyway. Right then, what are we getting? Okay, it's quite a nice colour. Typical sort of bitter colour, really. Tiny little head. Can't really see that much carbonation going on. There's a bit. I don't know if you can see that. Right, let's get a nose on it. Okay, slightly malty, getting a little bit of a biscuity sort of note on this, which is not my favourite nose on a beer. It's funny that I started off hating coffee, but then when I started drinking it in beers I really liked it. And I've always liked biscuits because of my stomach, but you know, in a beer I just don't really appreciate it that much. Yeah, it's not very strong. Quite mild. There's a little bit of bitterness there as well. Not too much on the nose, but cheers. Yeah, it's quite nice. Very mellow flavours. Getting like maybe like a chestnut or something like that. Quite a mild chestnut. Little bit of sweetness, slightly bitter in. Almost like a very faint orange. It's quite watery as well. it's nice enough, but it's what I expected really. I'm slightly disappointed because when I see a beer that I've never heard of before, you know, and I like the label and stuff, I think, oh yeah, it's got to be something pretty nice, but it's pretty average. It is a nice beer. I think I will buy it again, but I'll probably have it cold next time because that was room temperature, and I'll just didn't want to destroy any of the flavours, because it is a malty beer, and I know by watching Terry's reviews that if the beer is predominantly malty, then the best thing is to have it at a decent temperature, like room temperature. Obviously, if it's got hops and it's a bit more citrus, whack it in the fridge and it'll sweeten it up a bit more. But yeah, it's pretty bland. Yeah, cheap and cheerful. 5 out of 10. It's like I say, there's nothing amazing about it. It's a shame really because I really like the look of that, the bottle and the label. But oh well. Like I say, it wasn't too expensive. That's got to get gulped. So yeah. So I'll see you again soon for another Viking Ale review. Hopefully with a more exciting beer, because this one most certainly isn't. That was the most exciting thing of the review. Cheers!